Hello guys, welcome back to my S&P 500 day trading video series, and in this video I'm going to explain the terminology of why we call long as buy, which is expecting the market to go up, and why we call short as sell, which is expecting the market to go down. And this particular terminology is very much relevant to this particular market, which is called US 500s, and this terminology is been around especially on the big financial market in the world like S&P 500, gold, Euro USD, GBP USD, and etc. But on this particular day trading video series, I'm going to explain why long equal to buy, short equal to sell in this S&P 500 market. Before I go into the terminology of long and short in S&P 500, let us quickly look through what are the trades that I have executed in this particular week. On the previous video, I got make an assumption where the market might go down on the Mondays because of I saw not much of buyer actually push out the market. The buyer are actually very lag. The price is actually been shift out by a lot of retail traders. On the Monday, if there is a big player coming back to S&P 500 on any time, they will easily push down the price to certain level that they agree to buy. So we can see on Monday it actually goes down all the way down for few hours until half of the day, then slowly the market will goes up back to this low again, then it goes up. On Monday I did trade, but I trade on very small time frame because I'm kind of a little bit ambiguous which direction of the market I should go for. So as you guys can see right now, here I actually try to make a sell, but it hit my stop loss, the price goes and I buy here. Alright, so I have repainted the entire trading. Suppose you guys can see it very clearly. I buy here, exit at the peak here, sell, drop down, sell, drop down, but this is actually a sell, goes out, fell, and goes down. Alright, at this time it's actually very much lingering around, so it's pretty hard to trade around here, but I am very sure as long as it break below, it should go for further downwards. But if it does not, it actually jiggling around, it actually having potential to goes back up to the previous higher, and maybe will retrace and goes out, goes down. That is what happened later. It's case by case study. But then what happened really here is that the price goes down and it actually wiggle around, it decide to goes down, and suppose the price should be continues to go down, but then the time is actually quite late in Malaysia, so I did not take any further action, even though you guys can see it actually show a very clear direct move, downwards move, right? So this is entire Mondays of my tradings, consider quite a good sell down all the way. On the next day, the market is actually expecting to go for more often, right? What you have seen here, this is on Tuesday. Monday is going up, Tuesday goes back down to the previous low level here, which is here, and we can see it is about to here. And I expecting the price if want to go down, right? Because the entire market, obviously no one will argue that this is up, very down. If you agree it's down, please comment down at the chat box below, right? So this is obvious down. When I trade entering around here, and here I'm actually expecting the market might goes downwards, but then it also having opportunity that it actually rebounds here for multiple times, then goes back up to this so-called the means area for this particular days. So I go into the details of the market, right? So what you guys see here is that I actually go for a buy here, and price shoot down a little bit, then goes up, right? Then goes back down. Then at the time I feel like maybe 1 2 3 fell, right? It actually reached back to this level, right? So this level it actually rebound, so I think that okay, maybe the price not going up anymore, so I should go for a sell trade, right? Sell. So you guys can see I actually sell at considerable a correct trade, but then I put a break even too early, so I hit a stop loss, break even here, but eventually the price actually goes down, and goes down. I go for buy again because here, right? You guys can obviously see that this actually an area that people are more offers and more interested to go for a buy. So I buy up here, out, take profit, break evens, okay, never mind, then goes down again. So this time I did not waste the opportunity, but I go for a sell, right? It sell all the way down to the minimum here, boom, see, and it actually still continues to rebound, goes back down. It actually have found multiple times of my buyers hypothesis, so it's kind of disappointed that the price not going up, but you know what, the market is not controlled by me. I did make mistakes as well. So this particular date I actually break even for my entire trades. Did not earn much, but yeah, the price actually very challenging, that the price keep on struggling around here. And that actually brings up my points. Why long equal to buy and short equals to sell? If you trade particularly on S&P 500, this phenomenon is very obvious. By long, it means that long price, right? It does not mean of this. It means long of the time, right? Meaning that if you want to go for buy S&P 500s, you should expecting buy for longer period of time. If you go for a sell, you should expecting shorter time to sell it. Like what you have seen here. If I sell, goes down very quickly. If I buy, then I need to drag a little bit longer to get profits, right? If I buy somewhere here, I need to drag a little bit longer to get a profit better over here. But then if I sell, boom, down, end, right? End here already. Then I need to exit. Very much quicker trade, which is called as short trade, right? I short here and exit here. If I want to go for a long trade, right, then I should long here, long all the way to here to get the profits. So that is actually the reason why people call short and long in particular big markets in the world. So if you buy here, I actually can hold it for longer time. In here, I buy long enough that it will go up, right? Just long enough to get a profit trade here. Yes, obviously you can actually enter at better price like here, but you know what, these are actually a midnight of Malaysia time. It's very hard for you to judge overnight and still be clear in your mind where you should buy and where you should exit. And usually the price goes up takes time, right? You can see the price goes up takes a little bit more time than the price goes downward, right? The price goes down is like waterfall, boom, boom, very fast. And you know what happens? Boom, down goes up, then it should be continue goes down, right? This is what happened usually on S&P 500. Goes up for very long time, goes down very quickly, right? So this is another day, Wednesday, but I can tell you that on Wednesday the market is very right, so I can use this term, very long, not in terms of the buy markets, but long time. The price is actually goes up, steady, goes down, steady, goes up, steady, goes down. It's not like what you guys trade previously on the markets, like goes up, then does not go that so much of vigorous, more stables on this particular days. On Wednesday, I'm still thinking that, would market goes down or goes up? Because on previous day, the market actually goes for very fast price movement. But on Wednesday, it actually changed so slow that I am very hard to judge it should goes up or goes down. What you have seen here is that this is actually a trade that I executed on M2. And the price is wiggling around like this and like this, like this. You can call this as a house candlestick pattern. I actually sell here, quite a good sell entry. It goes down, it goes out again. I buy here, it goes up, it goes back down again. Considerable a ranging zone, but then this actually a good buy and sell method. It's just very less market participant joining into this particular time frames. Even though at the end the price did goes up, ranging around, goes down a bit and goes up, you can see the price goes up slowly, right? The price goes up slowly. So on this particular day is I'm making a loss, to be honest, right? But that is not the end of the world. At the time I realized that, oh, all right, I make a mistake, and this is actually quite a bad mistake. I sell here and I exit here. Wow, that is pretty bad, right? So I decide to give myself a little bit of penalty. What penalty I make usually is that if I make a loss around 5% per day, and I will decide to take a break for one day, take a look of what actually happens on S&P 500 on most recent markets, and I will start to reflect back, rethink against what can I did better next time. So on this day, I did not do any trading, even though the market is slowly goes up, right? You can see slowly goes up. You call this as a long market. Anyone who buy here can easily get wins, but then I did not go into the trades because that is the penalty that I implement into myself, and I need to be disciplined in the tradings. And if you want to be a long-term trading and long-term profitable, you need to implement this as well. So you will make sure you make the least mistake in your tradings and get yourself a long-term profitable trades. So on the Friday, it's actually a good Friday in United States, and in this Sunday is also a good Easter day. So for those who are celebrating Easter, I wish you happy Easter, have a good weekend, right? So this particular day, I did not do any trading as well. I'm actually having a Facebook live at my Facebook page. Right, so this is actually my Facebook page. It's mainly on Chinese, right? Chinese word 华文. So this particular page, I do a Facebook live sharing on how I actually set up my entire tradings and what are things that I look at when I'm executing tradings. Even though you can look at, I actually execute one buy trade here. We can go in depth later, but this particular buy trade is actually executed by my robots. It's not by me. And whenever the time I saw the bot actually execute the trades, I'm actually quite blur. Oh shit. The bot actually execute for me. But it's actually a good entry, right? As you guys see. So this, when the bot buy here, it actually enter around 1 minute chance, right? When the bot buy here and it goes up and it goes back down. When the time it actually buy, I'm actually doing a live and I'm not having time to judge between a live comments and the tradings. I more prefer tradings 100% focus on the trades and looking at the price actions rather than splitting my attention to comments, people chattings, and tradings. So what I did is that since the bot actually entering quite a good place, it enter and goes all the way up, never comes back down anymore. So I just put a break even here. So in total, I just earn around 0.1% of profits on this particular days. Overall, this entire weeks, what it has hinted us is very important. One, S&P 500 is already having a sign of continuously goes up. On one of my Facebook posts, I actually got comments that on 26th of May, which is around this day, right? 26th of May. Oh, sorry, 26th of March, right? Which is this day. I said that there are a lot of buyers are controlling the markets to continue to buy up. And this post is available inside my Eason Fintech's Facebook page. So if you are interested, you can go back there to have a look. It is in the Chinese versions, right? So what happened next is that the market goes where? Range around here, then goes all the way up and never stop. Now it's even break the new high. What I can expect on the next Monday is that the market might retrace back to a little bit here or here. Either here or here is a good place for you to buy back the market, right? So this is 4027 and another one is over here 4012, right? These two are actually quite a good entry price if you want to enter for a S&P 500 buy trades. If you want to for tradings, then you need to look at a particular lower time frame supply and demand. But if you just want to go for an investment, these two are the good pricing for you to enter. Once again, investment is a risky activity. Make sure you measure your risk before you enter the markets. So that's all for this video, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.